Scotland, good morning, social media land. I hope you are well. It is Thursday, the 10th of April 2025. This week, we have discussed and demonstrated the cracks forming within our own movement. Not from the outside, but from those inside who should really know better. We've exposed the smears and the social media comment circus where loyalty to party is valued more than loyalty to Scotland. We've stood our ground in the face of personal attacks, false accusations and purity tests disguised as activism. We've shown that voting smart, not just shouting loud, is a revolutionary act. And we've made it clear that the movement will not be won by silencing those who think differently, but by listening to those who dare to. Because we are better than this. We see the tools at our disposal. We see the goal. We know that the political pillar alone cannot bear the weight of this struggle. We understand the power of the grassroots, and we recognise the international dimension necessary to achieve our liberty. And while some cling to comfort, we embrace clarity. Where the old ways have failed, we must have the courage to try something new. Independence will not be gifted. It will be built. It will be fought for. It will be taken by those who are willing to grow up, stand up, and act fast. The ideas that drive us forward may not be popular with the self-appointed gatekeepers, but we don't need their permission. Because no matter how hard they try to belittle our principles, we know the truth. We have done the research and we are far more positive about our future than they could ever be. The greatest threat to this movement does not come from those who vote differently within the yes camp. It comes from those who believe that their way is the only way and who will burn bridges with comrades before they even lay a stone on the path to freedom. They will shout down strategy as betrayal, scream loyalty while practicing exclusion, and accuse their own of treason while letting Westminster strut about as if they own Scotland. They are not revolutionaries. They are the guardians of their own comfort, and they stand between us and a united liberation movement. We do not all need to walk the same road, but we must be walking in the same direction. What we face is not just a political challenge, but a cultural one. It's not about parties, it's about purpose. And the longer we obsess over which party is going to get the credit, the longer we delay the outcome. Because the only gatekeepers in truth to our liberty who matter within this movement are not there online shouting about it. They're watching quietly. They are undecided. They are the ones who will choose whether this movement lives or dies. They are the people who hear the shouting and read the smears and wonder whether independence would only replace one broken system with another. They are not stupid. They are not easily swayed, and they are not waiting to be dazzled by drama. They are waiting for proof of competence, clarity and compassion. And right now, they're watching you and your insular behaviours. This is why the endless point scoring and witch hunting must end. This is why trying to tear down fellow yesers for daring to think differently is not just petty, it's destructive. If your activism is only strong when it's tearing others apart, it's not activism. If your loyalty depends on silencing anyone who challenges the party line, it is not loyalty. It is fear. And fear has no place in a movement built on hope. There is more to this movement than Holyrood, and there's more to our strategy than whichever activist shouts the loudest on social media. We are stronger when we use every tool available to us. We're entering a new phase of the movement, which belongs to those who can see the whole picture, those who understand that it will take more than one party to dismantle the British state. It will take an electorate that is brave enough to vote differently. It will take the voices that are strategic enough to challenge the system from every angle, and it will take minds that are clear enough to rise above the toxic clouds cast by the self-appointed kings of loyalty and the ringmasters of the comment circus. But the good news is this: people are beginning to see it. The noise is still loud, but the silence is not empty. It is watchful, it is thoughtful, and it is growing. Across Scotland, more and more people are understanding that this cannot be a movement for the few. It must be for all of us, whether you wave a party flag or none at all. If you believe in Scotland's right to govern itself, then you belong in this fight. So we speak to you, not the trolls, not the gatekeepers, not the self-declared generals who have never marched. We speak to the undecided, because you are the real power. You are the true gatekeepers to our liberty. We will win this, not by shouting you down or shaming you for hesitating. We will win this by showing you that independence is not a fantasy. It is a future worth building, and it belongs to all of us. You know, they can try to silence us. They can smear, mock, accuse, and twist the truth, but they cannot stop what is already taking shape. They cannot kill a truth whose time has come. We have a year until the elections in 2026, a year to educate those who will listen, a year to nurture and reassure the undecided that independence is not a dream. It is the right thing for our nation. A year to bring people with us, and already the words "vote for Scotland" are being spoken. Silently, quietly, whispers from mouth to ear across this land. They are more than just words. They carry the true purpose of what we are trying to build. Not just a pro-Scottish government, but a pro-Scottish opposition too. Have you ever wondered why we've never tried to do that before? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have just pro-Scottish MSPs in Holyrood, minimalising the voice and the pantomime rhetoric of the English-based parties? A parliament that speaks with Scotland's voice from every side of the chamber, a national movement that finally pushes the English parties out of our Scottish democracy, not with anger, but with ballots, not with division, but with resolve. We all need to consider this. We all need to look to the future, and we all need to vote for Scotland.
They'll tell you it's just another ballot, a tick in a box, a quiet routine. But behind that curtain stands a moment that could split the stone or hold the screen. This isn't just a government we're choosing, it's who we let speak for our name. Will it be those who serve the people, or those still playing Westminster's game? We've waited for too long on speeches while the union wrote the rules. But this time the silence breaks and the ballot becomes the tool. Vote for Scotland, not for party, not for pride. Use your power to decide. Vote for Scotland. Both votes aim to break the chain. Nothing left to lose, everything to gain. They'll warn you not to think too deeply, say a second vote will only divide. But they fear a voice that can't be managed. They fear a seat they cannot guide. They built the rules to box us tightly. Quislings whisper from their scripts, but the moment we stop playing is the moment the balance tips. We've proven revolution waits with your pen. Vote for Scott.